with AI, and a lot of companies that we talk to and that we set up and work with their data strategy and we help with their architecture roadmaps to deliver on a strategy, one of the first things we come back to is, okay, we've got a lot of choices. Tech, don't worry about the tech. Actually, the people and the culture is going to be harder to solve than the tech. Skills, finding people, training. But where are we going to focus? I mean, one of the things you've seen, and I saw in this last couple of presentations this afternoon, some grand modern data architectures. It's like boiling the ocean. They're accurate, I agree with them, but where do you start with a whale that big? So what we do is we really have helped companies to say, we see analytics, whether it's AI or straightforward analytics, fall into 4 categories. Now, the top left is where we see it most often. This is understanding your customers' behavior better. So if you want to understand your customers, do you have all their touch points? Are you pulling in everything about them? Are you tracking where you can? Are you capturing every engagement, whether they log into your website, log into their accounts, call tech support, even do things on social media, transactions? Yeah, we've got that stuff. But one of the things we're always saying is that a transaction, a sale or an upgrade or something like that, is the end of a journey. You don't know the path that they took in their research, their interactions, everything they did to get to that point of a transaction, because that's all our operational systems will capture. So understanding your customers better, and the leading companies do this, they focus on this. Sometimes this is customer 360s, but what you're seeing is from understanding our customers better, we build better products. We build things based on data for what they're looking for. Now, I would actually go down to the bottom left and say the second most popular category we see is increase operational efficiency. The reason why this is good is because usually you have known processes, you've worked with the data, and you're introducing new technology. So from a scope perspective, you're taking something you already know really well. You've been working this. But AI and machine learning and other applications go from the basic analytics we could do and leverages advanced analytics complexity that we couldn't do before. So that's a good place to start. You get some quick wins or maybe some, kind of save money back for reinvestment. And then we also look in the top right where it's like some companies are just very product oriented. So everything for them is about thousands of SKUs, lots of products, product interactions, bundles. How do we build our products? How do they interrelate, componentize? And that's where all their analytics comes from. How do people use our products? Can we instrument our products? And I tend to go down that direction as well from an instrumentation route because my actual background, undergraduate work, and all of that is in instrumentation and control systems, analog to digital signals. That's what I studied in college and what I did early in my career was all of that type of data capture. Where can you instrument and then do something meaningful with that data? And then finally, the bottom right-hand corner there is about business innovation. There are opportunities where people can come in and experiment and explore new business models. And new business models is where the digital or business disruption is coming in. What if we completely, flip our business, the way we've been doing things for a long time, on its head and come up with something new that perhaps is data product oriented or driven by data as a service through our customers and products that we have? Can we create a new data product where we can augment the services we have? One of our clients is in software sales, and they have a lot of information about all of their managed service providers, and they're analyzing all of the financial data from that, and we're looking to build the analytics around that in a data product in the sense that they can turn around and offer this service to their resellers to help them be more efficient and come up with new models and recommendations and bundles so that they bring that back in, and when they're more successful, the core business, the software company, becomes more successful. For them, driving it to enabling their customers or intermediate customers is a way for them to grow their business. So I'll give you one example of, this is always when we talk about this in different workshops we do with clients. This is one where I was at a company and it was a large global brewery in Europe. So we were out there. Global brand, hundreds of beers around the world, been around for over 100, 150 years. And of course it was about a big, we were brought out as a part of a big data integration challenge they had. But at the same time, they said, oh, with the marketing folks, they're looking for, hey, we want to be part of digital disruption, and we want to do all this cool stuff, and our marketing's engaged, and we're doing these things. So as an example of the business model side and thinking truly disruptive, one of the things I would challenge you to do is when you're thinking about your business and what you do, what if you were giving your product away for free? Because some of the most disruptive data-driven companies in the world do that, or are able to do that. So in this case, you have the idea of a large brewery giving away free beer around the world. Well, that would be disruptive, for sure. All right, so where are they going to make their money then? Well, so I just started to theorize with them. Well, what if you tracked all that data? What if you could get free beer if you had a QR code, a mobile app they could scan? What if you knew every pub they went to, how much they drank, which brands? How much could you monetize that data for in the industry, or could you? So that was that's what you have to think about when you're thinking about being disruptive. Now, giving away free beer, pipe dreams, not going to happen, but maybe they can give away discounts. Maybe if they discount their beer, because they don't have customer information. How do you get that customer engagement data, right? In Hollywood, you buy a movie ticket. They don't know anything about you. They just know ticket sales. How do you get beyond that point into customers? And that's where the disruptive thinking really comes in. And we came in with the fact that they were putting IoT devices on all of their kegs so they could track how much the flow was. More importantly, they could do preventative predictive maintenance on those so they could fix a keg before it broke so they never stopped flowing beer. So we're like, well, if you knew what everybody drank, if you could optimize that mix, if you could have that kind of data, now imagine what you could do with it. So that's what it means to be disruptive.